Ladies and gentlemen, we've done the intro, before. 2.5D PNG power, big freaking deal right here. Stanley freaking Brewer, general manager, owner, and operator of the Orange brand Overdrive Pride. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just a week away from our next TV special, Opposite Day. Of course, a huge landmark event in the build-up to our next pay-per-view event, Supremacy. I will be taking the reins over on the other brand. Well, Elias, I will entrust him with my life, which is probably not a smart thing to do, but I will entrust him with the operations of the Orange brand next week. I am very excited for that, but Mr. Elias, how are you doing today?
I'm great. First of all, I'm a great person to put your life in the hands of. All right, no one has died of my watch in like 22 years.
22 years? Well, what happened 23 years ago?
I think a fish died.
Okay, fair enough. Oh my goodness. Well, anyways, we have star-studded night of action, and quite honestly, I don't know a better way we could start the show. How about a former galactic champion looking for a fight? Gunther wants to fight anyone brave enough to walk down that ramp. Gunther's done this before. Last time he did, though, Moose seemingly had his number, so that one is going to be interesting. Next up, we have Faction Frenzy, and ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be an absolute frenzy this week. Good People versus Awakening for TLC 2. If they could put TLC 3 and 4 on TV, then we could put TLC 2 on TV. Shelton and Namath versus the Martins. And then, at our halfway point, Mrs. Break the Ceiling and her former tag partner and enemy, Zelina Vega, look to go at it. International rules. And next up, making his third internet title defense, Darby Allin will take on Apollo Crews. These two faced off in the Break the Ceiling ladder match. Of course, both of them unfortunately falling short to Miro. And then our semi-main event, the Prideful Women's Champion Bayley, still looking for the next challenger to her throne. And well, she may have found it in one half of the tag team Generations, as she will take on Mickie James in an eliminator match. And then our main event will be Faction Frenzy again, and it will be tag action, this time Tornado Tag. The Prideful Elite, this time being headed up by Kenny and Wesley, will take on former United States champion Malachi Black and Karrion Kross. Now, give me a brief second. I will pull up the standings. Unfortunately, Greg could not get the graphic done. This is a busy week. I wasn't going to rush him. I wasn't going to pile more work on. The Faction Frenzy is shaping up in a very, very interesting way, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to wait for, the portal to load. We're not working on cloud technology. We're working on portal technology. It's great, but it has its hiccups. The way it's looking right now, the only faction to have 4 matches so far is that of Forever Your Empire Club, and they are struggling. Just 1 point, 1 singles victory to their name, that coming from Will Ospreay on the first night of Faction Frenzy. Prideful Elite competing in our main event, 3 points. The Young Bucks have a tag victory, and of course, Kenny Omega defeated Robert Roode last week. Of course, tag matches count for 2 points, singles matches count for just 1. The Good People standing at 2 points. They have 2 singles victories. Adam Page, of course, captured the U.S. title from Malachi Black, and then Claudio Big Stromboli defeated MJF of Forever Your Empire last week. Awakening sitting at 2 points as well. Their only win comes from the Martins, who won a couple of weeks ago. And then the House of Black, Karrion Kross holds a singles victory, and Brody and Buddy winning in tag action last week. So obviously still incredibly close here in Faction Frenzy. But of course, Forever Your Empire getting the night off because they've wrestled 4 matches. Everybody else, this will be their 4th match. It's very, very interesting seeing how things have shaken up. Forever Your Empire has not been able to find any momentum since picking up that inaugural victory, whereas everybody else has found their footing at least somewhere within Faction Frenzy. Elias, what do you make of this?
It's a very solid.
It's a very solid
tournament so far. It's a very solid tournament so far. I think you've done extremely well with this. I think it has all the potential in the world to like showcase talent on your brand and then set those guys up for a very interesting match of Supremacy where they eventually fall to the Bloodline.
No, they fucking won't. The fact that you would come on to my brand and say that to me in my face, you know what? I respect it because I do the same thing to you every week. Anyways,
yeah, of course.
Faction Frenzy's 2 tag matches tonight, and of course, history being made, TLC 2, and that's just the second match, Tornado Tag main event. But before we get there, it all starts with the curtain jerk match, and Gunther will be curtain jerking us tonight. And of course, Gunther, a man who needs absolutely no introduction, longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time in the alternate universe, a former 2-time Galactic Champion. Of course, he was the very first to ever do it here at Overdrive. But in the past couple weeks, he's had his hands full. Obviously, Moose answered his open challenge and beat him. But Giovanni Vinci was able to sneak in a win over Moose. So obviously it seems that Moose and Imperium have a little bit of unfinished business. But I wonder, does Moose answer the open challenge again?
He should. I would. Honestly, run it back. Show that I'm not a joke, that I'm not a threat, that I should be Galactic Champion. If I'm Moose, that's what I'm thinking.
Nah, absolutely fair enough. And Gunther basking in the adoration of the OCW Nebula, the Ring General, always with a game face on, ready to fight anyone at any time, anywhere. But who's going to answer that challenge? Let us see. Everyone waiting on pins and needles. The lights go out. Who's it going to be? Whoa! What?
Oh. I mean, I know it's Supremacy month, but
no, it is absolutely Supremacy season. Here comes Lance Archer, but look at who he was joined by. It's Moose. He's back there. Oos. If someone just said now we're talking. Not quite sure how to feel. I understand why Moose is out there, but at the same time, it's Supremacy season. But you know what? Maybe sometimes you have to put not pleasure. You have to put personal business ahead of professional business. I understand that, as a man who does that all the time. So I won't be too terribly mad at Moose if Archer wins, but he's not going to.
I think you're doubting the Murder Hog Monster. I mean, his theme song, even though we don't have the rights to it,
wish we did,
says everybody dies. Gunther is indeed part of everybody.
Gunther is indeed part of everybody. Oh my god. I was speaking of everybody. I was mentioning this. They really need to bring the match type of X versus the whole roster. God, that'd be so great. Doesn't even have to be the whole roster. Just pretty much just put a bunch of people up against one guy and give the one guy 5 finishers.
Yeah.
Here we go. Moose watching on. Of course, like I said, Moose and Gunther, I mean, they've had beef that goes as far back as when Moose was helping out Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Of course, Rollins, turning on Moose. We will never, ever go back to Wichita, Kansas ever again. Oh, Archer, though, lifting up Gunther. Power bomb into the ropes. The Murder Hawk Monster always been one to showcase his strength on the Zenith brand. Just hasn't been able to find his right footing. But whenever he's in the match, there's gonna be a lot of meat bumping.
Yeah, that's fact.
Gunther, though, getting a little bit of his mojo back. And can I just say, the absolute body transformation of Gunther over the past couple of years has been tremendous. Never to say he hasn't been in bad shape, but He used to be like big, and now he's just like ripped. He's like the ripped kind of big.
No, for sure.
Yeah, Archer.
He's gotten him getting in shape was just like a wild thing, like see real time.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, that's just really good for him because now he's like got not only does he have, I mean, because he's young, but he's not like, super young. Now he's got like that extra body shape with like for the longevity career part.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I mean, he's like the longest reigning UK champion. I mean, COVID didn't help, but I mean, I think he's gonna have that. He was close to getting it before that anyway.
Nah, for sure. And COVID really just artificially inflated the reign. I don't know if you just saw, Archer just picked up Gunther from the ground and lifted him all the way. There's no fucking way. Oh my god!
Lance Archer, ooh, catching a full-on bullet there.
Well, to take down a Colossal, you gotta hit it with a couple of missiles and a picture-perfect missile drop kick from the top for Gunther. Ooh, and Archer.
We don't have good history with this part of the ring in OCW.
Well, at the very least, there's a referee count this time.
Yeah. By the way, have we implemented the 20 count here in OCW yet?
No, not yet.
We gotta work on that because New Japan has it right. I feel like 10 seconds is nowhere near enough.
Never forget the count of 6. Oh, Gunther running back into the ring. Of course, he respects the sanctity of the ring well enough to not lose by count out, at least intentionally. Oh, but the Murder Hawk already back in. What's he thinking? Whips it good. Oh, stalemate in the center of the ring. Oh, Archer doesn't like stalemates. He just likes straight up winning.
Yeah.
Archer doesn't really seem like he knows what he wants to do here. Up now he does. Holding Gunther in place with the top rope, kicking him, and oh my god, manhandling the former Galactic Champion. And Moose is watching on with absolute glee. And again, I find it interesting that Moose would come out with the Murder Hawk choke slam. Here's the cover. 1, 2, out at 2.
Not enough, ladies and gentlemen.
But the thing is, the Ring General usually kicks out at 1 at least once or twice, but straight to a 2 count on the first pinfall attempt for the Murder Hawk. Oh, now the Murder Hawk trying to match Gunther. Missile incoming. This time a front shoulder. And the Murder Hawk absolutely showing off his shit. Rightfully.
That's what he does, indeed.
I mean, rightfully so. Oh, Gunther, though.
Murder.
On the barricade, the Murder Hawk's busted open. There's no way he isn't. Face first, Snake Eyes. Right on the fucking barricade. The hardest barricade.
Just look at the sheer size. I mean, they're both around the same height, but just comparing muscle mass.
Now,
the sheer size difference between these two giants.
Yeah, Murder Hawk's got a couple of inches on him height-wise, too. That's the first thing I noticed. Oh, Gunther now.
Oh, Gunther absolutely stretching Lance Archer out.
Making that wound even worse. What you were saying?
I was saying, absolutely being stretched out by Gunther. Pause. Lance Archer got to pick it up if he wants to walk away with the win here tonight. Count 2 by the referee.
And of course, Pride has won the last 3 brand head-to-head matches. Because we are superior. That's what we do.
Stretch.
No. And now Gunther. Oh, walking in place. Oh my goodness, that's hard to do. Oh, hits the move. Oh, right in the ropes, though. Gunther underestimating those long tree trunks possessed by the Murder Hawk. Oh, Murder Hawk rolls out right in front of Moose. And Moose watching, looking up. Moose might want to get out of the way. Oh, he missed. Oh, what a miss.
Gunther whiffing there.
And Gunther.
But immediate counter back.
And Gunther may be distracted by Moose, maybe not wanting to hit him because his focus is the Murder Hawk.
Suplex.
And of course, we do. I don't know if we said it before, but we do want to congratulate Moose for winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Now,
yes, first TNA pay-per-view back in what, 7 years. Moose walks away from Hard to Kill champion, defeating Alex Shelley. Phenomenal run on behalf of the one half of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Ref the count of 8. Oh, the Murder Hawk needs to get up. Moose, if you might want to say something to your buddy. Count of 9. Count of 9.
Gunther taking the coward's way out.
And referee took his time, but the Ring General
picks up a count-out victory over the Murder Hawk Monster. I think Gunther got more than he bargained for, and he was happy taking just a win here. But with that being said, Pride is now 4-0 in Supremacy build-up matches. Right? You guys got to pick it up. I know all the champions are busy, but do something, man. God, like I know we'll win at Supremacy, but at least make it look good.
Yeah, but well, you do have to wonder though. Moose being out there. I mean, Gunther still won, but that's Moose making a statement that he's not going away. That there is indeed unfinished business as Moose not only goes after Gunther, but also trying to climb his way back into the galactic title picture. You know, we'll have to see where all this goes.
No, 100%. But for now, next up, we've got tag team action. TLC tag team action at that, because you're a terrorist.
The only reason this wasn't main event is because Dolph and Shelton main evented a few weeks ago.
So, we've got Dolph and Shelton taking on the Martins.
AKA
Faction Frenzy.
AKA the Good People versus Awakening, and here they come. Of course, Good People, a faction formed from from a group of drinking buddies that formed over these last few months in Overdrive Pride, and of course, even though Claudio was a late addition, apparently fit into the group absolutely perfectly. Both these men, a lot of experience as singles and tag wrestlers. God damn, Shelton looks so big. I wonder where the hell he's gonna show up. Real talk.
Oh.
Because I don't think he's had any bookings yet.
Impact?
I feel like that's probably one of the better places for him.
I'd say Ring of Honor, but it's Tony land now, so I don't know.
Well, it depends on how much Tony likes Shelton, if he does at all. And of course, these two teams both deadlocked at 2 points, while one team will be climbing the ladder and walking away with 4 points and possibly taking a huge lead here in Faction Frenzy. But Dolph, or I guess Nick and Shelton, they have heavy competition. It's the old heads versus the new wave. The Martins, of course, 5-star machines. Absolutely no denying that. One of OCW's most prolific tag teams. But in the big moments when it's mattered most against Arcade Bro, or in TLC 1 for that matter, unfortunately they've fallen short. So I know that they are definitely looking to climb that ladder tonight and grab that briefcase. It had to be Money in the Bank. That's the only prop we could find on short notice.
I just perused his Twitter real quick, and it looks like he's just having fun doing Twitch stuff.
Good for him. And these two guys immediately going after each other. Drop kick by Dolph. Shelton now going after Dante. Dante, though. Oh, my God. Poison Rana. Now Dolph, who I'm just going to keep calling him Dolph because that's still what I'm used to. Planning Martin. Now the other Martin planning Shelton. Now Dolph, I thought he was looking for a weapon, but as of right now, getting nothing. Darius showing off a little bit. Might want to help Dante. Dante's getting stretched out. Now Darius throwing that vicious elbow towards Shelton. Of course, Shelton, no stranger to any kind of ladder match, especially here in OCW, but we don't talk about that.
Oh, we do talk about the worst match in Overdrive history.
Second worst match in Overdrive history. No, what a DDT by Darius! The Darius DDT to standing moonsault.
Well, at least Shelton Benjamin's already having a better ladder match than his last one.
Yeah, ain't that for true. Though not by
much. Was he in Break the Ceiling? He was in Break the Ceiling, wasn't he? Was that Apollo?
I can't remember who he fought. I don't think he qualified, but he definitely fought for a qualifying spot.
Okay, well then, yeah, his official last ladder match. I wanted to make sure he wouldn't break the ceiling. I mean, he didn't win that either, but still.
Oh, now Dante. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, Shelton's okay.
Yeah, no, I agreed. No one was beating Miro in that match. I booked it, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, yeah, no, Miro's probably winning this, but I didn't, you know.
Oh, wait. Oh, Shelton trying to do what he do. Trying to steal one. He just has to reach up. Shelton now. He's done this before. Can he pull out the heist of Faction Frenzy? No. Dante too quick on the draw. Oh, the fans wanted that quick victory.
Yeah, Shelton.
Oh, wait. Oh, Dolph's got a chair. Oh, he whiffs on the outside. Meanwhile, shoving off Dante. Shelton could do it again. Shelton could pull off another heist. Here we go. Shelton, he's got a grip on it. But how good a grip? How good a grip does he have? Oh, it was a decent grip, but not enough. The ladder's down. Shelton's hanging. Electric chair.
I was about to say Shelton Benjamin is now part of not one, but two of the worst ladders.
Oh my God! What a fucking spot!
That's an
amazing spot. Fuck yourself.
Why would you both make that decision?
Double over the rope. Swantons by the Martins. My God. That's going in the Overdrive Awards spot of the year nomination. Oh, Dante.
I had an idea now.
Ooh, Dante.
Oh,
Dante, they're going to help his brother, and he whiffs. Now Shelton puts Dante back in the ring. Oh, that could be his undoing, though, if Dante decides to go for it. Oh, Shelton quickly climbing back. Dante not going to go for it. Shelton now picks him up. Brings him down on his knee. Now both Martins are face down in the dirt. Oh, wait, Dante's already back up. That was a quick and speedy recovery. Ooh!
Oh, leg lariat.
Or a lariat with 2 L's. Actually, no.
Benjamin.
Lagariat.
Benjamin. Not looking to climb, change his mind. Dolph catching a kendo stick to the face and the gut.
And Dante looking to inflict pain. Oh, wait a minute. Dolph, though.
Shelton taking out Darius. Dolph. There's a lot of D's in this match.
Dolph's like, I was the sole survivor. You think I can't take this? And now Darius manhandling Shelton on the outside.
Dante,
natural selection.
Code breaker to Dolph. I mean, this is the opportunity, kid. Get to climbing.
Nah, but Dolph already back up.
The animation for the ladder is broken. Jesus Christ, this game is trash. Why do we spend $65 on this every year?
Because it's the only one we have.
Oh, it's actually physically broken. Yeah, because AEW Fight Forever is fucking garbage.
I mean, I thought it was okay, but I also had no desire to play it after, like, the first 2 times.
That's not okay, man.
Granted, though, I didn't have anyone to play it with.
I mean, sure, it's probably a great friend game, which was the point, but people were out here playing No Mercy by themselves for decades. Some people still prefer No Mercy over
I have a copy of it in my N64
It's a long-ass ladder. It's a long-ass ladder.
I mean, you need it for the ladder bridge. Now a ladder set up, and Darius maybe trying to get a table set up too.
I don't know why anyone's not going for the briefcase hanging above the ring right now when
because interference is imminent.
All the way loose.
Shelton crossbody.
Shelton has that all the way loose. I'm fingertip and you win the match. I'm 95% positive.
Oh, standing slice bread signature by Dante. Shelton's gonna roll. Oh, Dolph's on his own. That ladder just yeeted itself out the way. Dolph, though, picking up a...
Win the match. Come on, kid. It's all you.
Oh, Dante can steal it.
All day.
Dante could steal it.
Oh, my God. This game is terrible.
Dante, that EXE stopped working for a second. Oh, he misses trying to go for Tornado. Shelton now, trying to figure out what to do.
I think ladders are just broken in this game, bro.
It's
always a fight. It's always a fight with you.
You know what's interesting?
On your brain, at least.
Oh, pay dirt! Shelton can climb!
Shelton.
Shelton could
redeem
climb.
yourself. Redeem
Shelton.
yourself from the worst ladder match of all time.
He's the only one
Redeem it.
who's had
Redeem it.
fingertips.
Climb. It's him.
He needs one more.
It's
He needs
him.
one more.
There
Is it
it
him?
is. He's got
Shelton. Yes,
Shelton
good people
Benjamin.
win TLC 2.
Shelton Benjamin redeems himself from the worst ladder match ever.
Let's go. Good people. Now 4 points.
Weird. 2 points.
Everybody in Good People has won a match now. Claudio, Paige, and Dolph and Shelton getting their first victories. Good People now firmly in the lead. Shelton Benjamin,
Good people
the redemption
leading the
arc.
way, heading into opposite day. But will that remain after I'm in charge of Pride? We'll find out next week. But now we've got Athena, Miss Break the Ceiling. Honestly, what, 4 or 5 matches into her OCW career, kind of treading the water a little bit. But now she has the opportunity to get revenge from her last loss against Queen Zelina.
She's 2-1 in singles action, but her and Zelina, after their first match, which Zelina won a much-needed victory, they tagged together. Zelina, though, ultimately taking the pinfall in the second edition of the Blind Bandit, which is what kind of reignited this feud. Obviously, neither happy about the loss, but Athena definitely wanting her win back, and so they decided international rules for this match. I know Athena has Miss Break the Ceiling. She wants to look as good as possible, but briefcase is hers. She can decide to cash it in at any time she so pleases. And of course, you know, Athena winning Break the Ceiling. You know, that was literally her second match in an OCW ring, because her first match was her qualifier.
True.
And Athena, oh my god, I love this gear. This is my favorite.
Yeah,
Athena
it's
gear.
fine. Well, no, her fucking what's the Overwatch character that she had for a pay-per-view?
I know who you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
That one's really cool.
Was that when she fought Jade?
Yes.
Okay, I remember that. I couldn't tell you the name of the pay-per-view, but I remember that match. I remember being a bit disappointed by it, honestly.
She had Bane gear for the Billy Starks match. Oh, that was great.
Nah, but Athena obviously, keeping that briefcase, in the back, keeping it in a safe place. That briefcase.
Yeah, Miro doesn't carry his either.
Well, now I mean because they want it to be in a safe place for when they're ready. Simple as that.
Yeah, Miro's hot wife has his. So I don't know about Athena's because her husband's not a professional wrestler. Her husband's a regular dude.
I thought she was married to fucking Malachi. Oh, you're talking about Athena. My bad.
Athena.
My bad.
Yeah, I don't know where Athena's briefcase is.
Anyway, here
because
comes...
she's married to a regular dude who plays video games with her on Twitch.
Well, anyways, here comes Zelina. Of course, Zelina Vega, a one-time prideful women's champion, called herself the Hokage.
Queen of the Ring in the alternate universe. I don't know why we're allowing her to keep that gimmick in ours, but, whatever's clever, I guess.
Look at her. She's a queen.
Shout out Zelina.
And Zelina, of course, as we said, has a pinfall victory over Athena, but she has to still...
You know what's fucked up now that I think about it?
What?
I hate to break kayfabe for a sec. Zelina got her Queen of the Ring gear in this game, but you know who won King of the Ring the exact same year, and they were just like, fuck you?
Xavier Woods.
Tell me how that works.
I can't. Because I don't know.
He had his own theme music, his own graphics.
Honestly,
fun,
after the brief
cool.
feud with the Bloodline, they kind of dropped the whole thing. It was dumb.
Because Roman was in Super Champ mode, and they couldn't have another guy being over on fucking SmackDown. That's so dumb. I hate that. Fuck WWE.
And it's weird because they brought Drew to SmackDown, and that was like a big deal because he was like the first non-champ picked. And people thought that was going to lead to a lot of stuff, but Drew didn't really start. Well, I mean, he had his Clash of the Castle match, but Athena going for the cover.
He was nowhere, and then he feuded with Karrion Kross for a little bit. But those feuds don't go well for anybody.
But But what it was that like Drew really didn't go anywhere on SmackDown once he came back to Raw and started doing the heel run shit, which is really in the high gear now with the Punk segment. Oh my god, that shit was awesome. But yeah, it wasn't until he came back to Raw and started going true heel mode that
what a boot.
He started picking up that Drew McIntyre momentum again. Meanwhile, Athena absolutely taking over in this match. But as I was trying to say earlier, Zelina probably still reeling from that hard-fought, but also just that match she had against Bayley at Break the Ceiling, the Iron Man, 12-6.
Springboard moonsault.
2 code reds in the opening 10 seconds, but no pinfalls. I mean, that has to be weighing on her conscience. It just has to be.
Oh, sure. That would bother me in the deepest of night. But it's a part of wrestling.
Indeed it is, and Zelina at least looks like she's got some of that mojo, some of that moxie back. Now a running bulldog, middle of the ring. Does she go for a cover? No. But she is going to bark a couple of things at her. Oh my god. And Zelina, what's the... Oh, neckbreaker out of nowhere! Or cutter, excuse me.
Submission.
And Zelina Athena not even close to tapping. Oh, holding that arm, though. That could be huge.
Oh, no. No. Oh, my God.
Oh, cover now. Hooks the arm.
Cover. 1, 2.
Oh, referee saw the rope break.
Rope.
That's always a 50-50. That's why most of these guys kick out. Or guys and goyles, I should say. Men and women. Competitors. I keep calling our people superstars, but we can't call them that.
Yeah, because they're professional wrestlers.
I don't know. We gotta call them something cool. Like, I mean, MLW calls them fighters. Do we call ours combatants?
Sure.
Right, we'll see if that sticks.
It's a combat sport. Oh!
And Ember, a little coast-to-coast action, and I think Zelina died.
I think she was going for the eclipse, but it was too far, so she switched mid-jump to a drop kick.
I mean, hey, if you want to be a champion, you gotta have that level of innovation and improvisation. Now probably going for it. Athena, top rope, eclipse.
Eclipse, that's game.
Cover, game, set,
1,
and
2,
match.
3.
First fall.
Top rope, stunner. Oh, this is 2 out of 3 falls.
That's right. How could you forget?
I didn't know that.
What do you mean you didn't know that?
I don't remember you mentioning that.
What do you mean you don't remember? Well, you gotta remember that shit now, bitch. Code red. 1, 2.
Kick out.
Oh, deja vu for Zelina. And the fans chanting, "This is wrestling. This is indeed wrestling." Zelina, a little bit too slow.
Misses. This might be it.
Stomp to the face. Athena running up. Sliding drop kick. Zelina trying desperately to get herself up. Athena trying to take away that jumping power. If Zelina can't jump, she can't do a code red. But honestly, the code red hasn't been doing her a lot of good. Oh wait, Zelina though comes back with the bulldog.
Maybe she start kicking people in the face.
That never say die attitude is what has made Zelina. She didn't quite get all of that, but she definitely clipped Athena as she fell. Both women are down. Oh my god, Athena wins by double count out here.
No, 3.
Zelina back up. Athena slowly getting to her feet.
4. Is that how draws work into every fall?
I mean, it'd be double count out, and it's 2 out of 3 falls. That'd be 1 fall for Zelina. That would be the second for Athena, at least in my logic, how that works.
6.
Oh, and a count out. Maybe that's how Zelina's trying to get fall number 1. No, Zelina.
Fumbled the bag.
Trying to honor the sanctity of the ring, but that could cost her. Wait, code red middle for the first fall. Athena kicks out again. Zelina Vega cannot catch a break. Going to the top now. Looking for something. Oh, she's not going to go for that, is she? No, misses the drop kick. I thought she was going to go for the Eclipse.
No, stealing a finisher like that would be crazy. Missile dropkick misses. Running bulldog.
And that seems to be the only move Zelina has going for her. Both of her code reds have failed.
Small the back. Yeah, the code red is not working out for her. Amazing red would be highly disappointed. Up.
Oh,
Spiking.
nice
Rana.
Oh my God. Third time's the charm.
But ropes.
No, hooks
smart.
her. Wait.
Oh,
she tried. She tried to use the ropes. The ref saw it immediately.
She's so frustrated. Oh my God, German.
I feel like Zelina could have had that legitimately too. That was the third time.
That's what happens when you let frustration build as a combatant. You gotta do better. You're a professional wrestler. Have some decorum. Submission locked in.
The ultimate humiliation. Zelina taps 2-0, and Athena
Zelina
gets
Vega
her.
in multi-fall matches is just not good.
Here is your winner, Athena.
And even with that victory over Athena a few weeks ago, Athena completely washes that away. Break the ceiling, back to her winning ways, winning in her first ever international match. I honestly feel really, really bad for Zelina Vega right now. Like, I mean, you said it. You know, her trying to use the ropes like that was a move out of frustration and probably a little bit of desperation. I mean, we've seen what Zelina has gone through, her journey to become Hokage, how quickly it was stripped away from her, and how she was never quite able, despite seeming close, not able to get close enough to recapture glory. And now that, that shit, I'll still use the word, who gives a fuck. And that glory now seems so far away.
Yeah, I picked a really good word. But next up, unfortunately for Zelina, is not good enough. But speaking of good enough, Darby Allin looking to be good enough to improve to 3-0 and championship defenses of the internet title. But he's got work cut out for him with the Nigerian royalty that is Apollo Crews.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Ooh, shit, Andrew Callahan's hiring. I'm gonna have to put my name in for that.
Internet Championship.
And of course, our good boy Ryan shouts out. You know, this time we weren't running late, but while we were pulling onto the city streets in the SUV, some asshole in a muscle car with no hair pulled up next to us.
Your name sounds familiar.
He kind of gave us a little eyebrow action, and so Ryan, not being a pussy, not being one to back down, fucking, pedal to the metal as soon as it turned green, and yeah.
Is that the This Place Rules guy?
What?
Is that the This Place Rules guy?
What, Andrew Callahan?
Yeah.
He was all gas, no brakes, and now he's Channel 5. But it's the same thing. They just kind of go. It's kind of like there's
an HBO documentary.
I think it could be because he's been around for a while. He and his crew just travel in a camper van. They go places and literally just like film like just raw. Like they'll go to the street.
Yeah. It came out last year. That's exactly what it was. Yes.
Okay. Yes. I might apply for that real talk. Just, shit. Get to hold the camera, fucking go around the U.S. Fuck yeah. I'm down.
He traveled around the U.S. In the months leading up to the insurrection.
That's right.
But speaking of insurrection, Apollo Crews is looking to insurrect himself into this title picture by stealing the Internet Championship from Darby Allin. Can he successfully do what two others have failed to?
And of course, nothing's over until you're underground, and Darby Allin, the furthest from the underground you could get right about now, defeating John Moxley, who's been taking a break because obviously, he deserves it. He's a good boy, good internet champion. Darby riding the wave, defeated Eddie Kingston in a hard-hitting battle last week. Of course, Kingston, now part of the Orange brand. Happy to have him here. But Darby Allin on a hot streak as of late. And with the win tonight, that puts him 2 wins away from being able to challenge either Adam Page for the U.S. title, or maybe he keeps going. Maybe he tries to reach that fabled 10. But he's got to get through this week, and God knows he has to get through next week. He has to defend it on opposite day. What you have planned, I do not know.
A lot.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's Apollo Crews. Of course, these two, again, faced off in Break the Ceiling. Apollo, part of that major trade that brought him, Claudio Big Stromboli, Shayna Baszler, and Mia Yim over to the Orange brand. And this is one of his biggest opportunities. But again, you cannot argue with that champion's aura. Look at how high that belt hangs off of his shoulder. Ryan, his name's not Daryl. Stop that shit. I know the fumes from the street race might have gotten in your head a little bit. We went over this. We rehearsed this. You wrote it on your wrist like The Rock does his promos.
You have seen that? Apologize for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Logan's podcast. He was talking about it.
That's what I've always loved about Cena. Like, even when he became PG, he was still a great trash talker.
Yeah, he was like, now that I know, basically now that he's a sellout, he's like, yeah, now that I know how hard the Rock schedule is and how big of a star he is and how he came back to put eyes on our audience and how grateful I should have been. He's like, I either shouldn't have said it or I should have said to him in the back, if we go out there and that's there, I will talk about it. Nah, fuck that. Raw reaction. Because I saw an interview recently about Rock. He was on some night show.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about how he and John Cena had like legit beef. Like it wasn't just scripted, because he was talking about how WWE storyline and all that stuff. He was like, no, we had beef for real, which kind of made it better. He was like, because he was like that at the time we're still being pay-per-view, so it was most pay-per-view buys ever, etc. This and that.
Let's go.
Like, yeah, that's all cool and shit, but you left. And rightfully so. Like you found an opportunity, but also rightfully so, we were allowed to talk shit about it because you quit on us. And every time you come back for a cheap pop to promote something, now we're just supposed to feel good about it. Nah, fuck that. And I feel the same way about John. John's like, I get it now. Nah, fuck that. I understand you're opening the door for people, right? But I feel like the people who are gonna be famous were gonna be famous regardless. Like, look at Sasha. Sasha started doing all the Mandalorian shit post WWE. Like, and she's still cousins with Snoop Dogg, so if she wanted to be an actor, she would have gotten in.
Referee at the count of 6, though. This could be an early night. Apollo Crews,
Yeah.
though.
Apollo Crews
Taking control. Ooh, wait a minute, though. A count-out victory.
does not help him at all.
No. And keeping up that suplex as long as possible.
Yeah, that was like 5 seconds. And the fact the ref's only on 8.
Apollo rolls in. No, Darby rolls in too. Wow. But nah, I can understand like both perspectives really, because here's the thing. Roman kind of said the same shit about John when they did their feud, which their faces to face. Those are some of my favorites.
Yeah, no, it was extremely well done. The 1, 2, 3 thing on John's part was great. It's like, I don't have to beat you. I just need 1, 2, 3.
That was their recent Universal title feud. That was good. But like I'm talking like
you're talking about the fucking 15-minute burial that John gave to Roman.
Roman legit. I feel so I actually feel bad for Roman, because Roman like froze, and you could tell he's like, fuck me.
Yeah, and John Cena took advantage, because that's what John Cena does.
Oh, Apollo from a stationary position, no momentum needed. That's why he's Olympian, folks. Oh my goodness. But then Roman actually did fire back with a couple of good lines, and Cena was just like, Congratulations. Took you 4 years to cut a halfway decent promo.
Yeah, he won. He immediately won. There, nothing else needs to be said.
Like, I love that crowd, too, because the crowd still very much kind of hated Cena, but they definitely also hated Roman.
Which both were deserved. Pro wrestling, you know.
Oh, Darby, what's he thinking? Oh, that's what he was thinking. Takes Apollo Crews out, and maybe Darby just, nope, Darby's never one to chill. It's never done till you're underground. But speaking of, I think
And
Apollo
making them pay for it.
Oh, God. Apollo trying to put Darby underground. That might be the only way that you could take the Internet Championship off him. And Apollo now stomping mad. He's probably mad we're talking about Cena and Reigns. Oh, no.
Oh,
Okay.
German.
He's just doing German. 1 amigo, 2 amigo, 3 amigos.
Ah, there's a Kurt Angle 3 German.
Well, actually, wait. How do you say friend in German?
I know this.
Oh, spinning power bomb. Oh, going for the cover. It might be too late. 1, 2. Oh,
Ooh, I thought
Darby
it
was
was
close.
Let me use our universal translator. Oh, Fraudon. Yeah.
Fraudon?
Well, yeah, that's the feminine, so it's Fraun. Yeah.
Okay.
Freund. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you say 3 in German?
Fucking. I should know this.
The fucking Franz?
No. Oh, Eins, Franz, Dre.
The Ein von Dres, I guess. Oh, Darby.
Yeah.
Coffin elbow drop. Hits it. But can he get the cover? Can he get the cover? There's the cover. There's 1. There's 2. We got the cover. Can he get the win? Yes, he can. 3-0.
Yeah, Eins is why Dre. So, yeah.
Ein, zwei, drei, but not enough for the coffin elbow drop. Of course, Darby, a couple variations of the coffin drop since coming to OCW. And
I used to know how to count to 10 in like 7 languages. I just don't remember,
I could probably still count to 10 in French.
Spanish is the easiest. I can do English, Spanish, Japanese, and I used to be able to also do German, Chinese, or Mandarin, and Korean. Because I just got bored one day, so I was like, you know what? I might not be able to speak 8 languages, but I can definitely at least count to 10 in some of them. So I just did that. I just practiced that like one summer, like in middle or high school. Like it was like either 8th grade or like 9th grade, and I kept that up until like I got to college and started drinking.
Fair enough. I love how alcoholism is what ruined it. That's kind of funny. Actually, speaking of alcohol, I might go.
My brain cells started to get used for other stuff, like dying.
Like dying? Excuse me?
Yeah, because your brain cells get killed by alcohol.
Okay, you scared me for a second.
No, yeah. No,
I know college was a tough time for all of us at different points, but damn.
Yeah, no.
Well, anyways, what's not going to be a tough time is this next match. In fact, this is going to be an excellent match. It's going to be so excellent that, in fact, I'm going to go grab me a drink. Elias, don't say anything too stupid. I'll be back in like 15 seconds.
While he's doing that, prideful women champion, the role model, my very best friend Bailey, making her way to the ring, winner of the 2024 WWE Royal Rumble in the Alternate Universe. Unfortunately, that means she's probably going to do storyline bullshit and cash in on her opportunity on EO and break up Damage Control, because that's been in the cards for like, 7 months now, which is just unfortunate, because I love Damage Control so much. Especially because Sasha probably definitely not coming back to WWE, because if she would have did it at the Rumble.
No, 100%.
I mean, it's just Bailey by her lonesome against 4 other women, even though Dakota's on one leg.
Honestly, the fact that we got Jordan and Naomi when people were expecting AJ Lee and
Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Moné.
Dude,
Yeah,
imagine how
not that Naomi and Jordan are bad, but yeah, go from AJ Lee and Mercedes to Naomi and Jordan is kind of a letdown for the casual fan.
I mean, I definitely wanted to see a Mercedes. I've never seen AJ Lee wrestle, but you know, I wanted her back just because the fans did. But I think the fact that, I mean, we figured Naomi was coming back, but the fact that Jordan Grace was also there and opened the forbidden door, like, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep you. Oh, Triple H says that's stupid and childish. We're not gonna talk about what door somebody hypothetically came out of.
No forbidden door, it's just door.
Yeah, but speaking of doors, I thought Mickie James would just open the door again, you know. But shout out to the Impact Women. Honestly, what if that's just a Rumble spot for the TNA partnership now that they're under TKO streaming wise? And it's just whoever's Impact Women's Champion that year just gets into the Rumble.
That'd be interesting. So I feel like also with Mickie, it was also a bit of like doing her a favor given how they just gave her shit.
At the trash bag? Yeah.
Well, not even a box. Yeah, trash bag. That's bullshit.
Oh, and Piggy Mickey, they still haven't recovered from.
Oh, yeah. That was fucking stupid.
Because Michelle McCool and Layla, who are like size 0 and fucking 3 respectively, being like, Mickie James was fat, was insane to me as a kid. So I was like, Mickie James fine as shit. Like, what do you mean, Piggy James? And nobody stood up for her. Like, no one. During that whole, like, arc. And I think Mickie lost the payoff match. So they did it for no reason.
I think lost the payoff, but got like their revenge afterward, something like that.
No, like I'm talking about, she lost the title match and that ended the feud. So I don't think Mickie got. Yeah, I think that was like one of her last matches during that run, and then she went to Impact.
Well, Mickie James obviously in a much better place right now, an opportunity to qualify for a world title shot. And, of course, in her tag partner, Roxanne Perez, not out here with her, but I was told they did have a brief meeting before coming out. You know, good luck and everything. And, of course, Mickie James being a mentor to the next generation, hence the name of their tag team, who made it to the Blind Bandit Finals. But right now, she ain't in the ring with someone behind her. She's in the ring all alone with the prideful women's champion, and Bayley showcasing her power right now. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a beer-worthy match. Oh, Bayley. Oh, but Mickie already back up, and oh, Bayley takes her back down. I don't think Bayley likes kip-ups very much, because she just...
No, not a fan.
I just imagine, like, she says do a kip-up one match, and is like, hey, Cole, watch this! And then Cole's just like very much like unimpressed. Just goes, very impressive, Bayley. There was the fucking line during I can't remember. I think it was on Raw where like where
to the chest in the corner.
Where Bayley was like where Bayley was like. Oh, and Bayley almost won there, but Bayley's like, I was in the match for, and hey, Michael Cole, make sure you remember this, and said how long she was in the match for.
63 minutes and 23 seconds.
And Pat was like, yeah, remember it, Cole. And Cole was like,
I said it.
I said it. Yeah, well, remember it, too. the fact that Pat is back, I don't know how they got him to fucking go back to doing it full time, but... Oh, wait a minute. She just stole a rose plant. Hold up. She just stole a fucking rose plant.
Yeah, I want to say he sounded like a decent contract. Shout out, Mickie.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, and then he just took the time off to do the college stuff because WWE was like, yeah, we got you.
But now he and Cole back together, which probably means Cole, and Graves are going to be the pay-per-view commentary teams. Belly to belly.
Oh, cover.
Rose plant now, belly to belly.
1.
Out in 2.
Honestly, no. I think they're really trying to like do like legit brand versus brand stuff. Like Nick always like, I loaned you so and so for the weekend. So I think it's just gonna be like old school pay-per-views, like when Taz and JBL.
Oh, Bayley with the rose plant. That could be it.
And cover.
Oh my God!
Down, Mickey and JR and King were still commentary teams. Oh, well, Taz and Michael Cole. And so, like, SmackDown would be Taz and Cole, and then Raw would be King and JR. And it would just go like that. That's what I think, anyway.
Like, have, like, a different commentary team depending on the pay-per-view?
Yeah, depending on the match.
Okay,
Like
fair
for
enough.
for joint pay-per-views they'll swap out, and then
Well, but that would
'cause-
that would also take a lot of that would take a lot off of Cole, because Cole was calling both shows for a little bit, and all pay-per-views. And so now,
and then if they have brand specific pay-per-views again, which I doubt we'll ever go back to, just because of the way like the company is now, and then how much effort that is, they'll probably just swap out matches and stuff. And then if NXT guys have a thing, then I don't know about that. They'll probably just regulate. Oh, Bailey
ladies and
choking out
gentlemen,
Mickie.
as we've been talking about the semantics of commentary teams, these two have been putting on an excellent match. You know, Mickie is now kicked out of 2 of Bailey's finishers, and now trying to power her way out of the submission hold. She does, but she's wobbling a little bit. She cannot let Bailey catch her for a belly-to-belly. One more might do it, but now Mickie James is feeling it. Heart's on fire here in the OCW theater. Mickie now. Mick. DDT. Can she get it? No, Bailey immediately having the wherewithal to figure out where the ropes are. Oh, but Mickie says, I'm doing it again. Cover for a shot at the prideful women's. No.
Kick out yet again.
Mickie can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't know if Elias believes it or not. Check it! And now going for another DDT.
Planting the head of Bailey into the mat once
1,
again.
2, 3. Mickie James.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a #1 contender.
Mickie James becomes the first person to pin Bailey in singles action since Zelina Vega at Battle Scars. Mickie James, the generational talent. What a victory. What a match. The night belongs to Lady Mickie James. Wow. We had a whole ass conversation about commentary teams, and still we're able to call that match. Let's go.
Because we're good at our jobs and in our
That's
main
fucking crazy.
event.
I want to talk more about that fucking match before we get to the main event, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Bro,
Sure.
like, okay, 2 McDDTs. Bailey kicks out.
Yep.
That's what champion does. 3rd time's the charm, but even before that, they traded finishers. Mickie stealing the Rose Plant. Belly to belly, a real Rose Plant. Mickie kicks out. That is just that veteran strength. That's just, I don't know what that is. Whatever that was by Mickie, you cannot teach that. That's something that's not taught. That is something that is earned. Being able to power out so many times, but not giving up. Keeping her eyes on the prize, immediately going for that 3rd and final McDDT. Bailey's never been an easy person to get down, but right now, the one person with Bailey's number is Mickie James, and I think she'll be calling that real soon.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, either in the build-up to, which is about 3 weeks left, Supremacy, or right after, I'm pretty sure Mickie James is cashing in her opportunity, which she rightfully earned after a banger of a match. But hopefully, this next match can compete.
Now, 100%.
It's Faction Frenzy Tornado Tag Team action. House of Black will be taking on the Prideful Elite.
Now, of course, let me pull up our little spreadsheet again. So, of course, the good people jumping ahead with 4 points. But Prideful Elite and House of Black both have 3, which means whoever wins this match will be the leader in Faction Frenzy. Good people's reign at the top only lasted about an hour, but they'll still be right there. Thing is, though, who's going to be the one person in front of them? We're going to decide that right now in our main event, Tornado Tag. Oh, man. But also, I did...
Oh, she did win.
Oh,
Mickie did win the title after that.
Oh, good.
I just remember that storyline being really gross as fuck.
I've seen bits and pieces. It didn't seem great.
I sent you an article.
Okay. But also, I just want to say one more thing about that match. Bayley's got a lot to worry about right now. Not only is Athena breathing down her neck, but Mickie James now has a title opportunity.
Indeed.
But here comes Omega and Lee. Of course.
That's what it was. I remember Nicole beating her a month later to get it back.
Ah.
Because Vicky helped her cheat.
Excuse me. But of course.
Yeah, that shit was awful.
Of course, Omega, the recruiter, recruiting Wesley into the prideful elite. The Young Bucks, of course, picking up a major victory in tag action a few weeks ago. And Kenny, victorious last week, but he said he wanted to give the Bucks some rest. He wanted to tag with Wesley. I mean, that just proves how close those two have come since Wesley's return. And, ooh, wait a minute. Brody King coming in instead of Killer Cross. Oh, I'm actually getting an update. Killer Cross, unfortunately, had a family emergency, so Brody King now going to be filling in for Cross tonight. Of course.
Maybe Scarlett's pregnant.
Oh my God! Can you imagine those babies? They're gonna have. I don't know how athletic Scarlett is, but they're gonna have beautiful fucking babies.
She's put on some decent matches on the indies. It's nothing crazy, but I mean, she's in shape. You can tell that, obviously. Genetically, the kid will be fine.
Nah, dude, I'm telling you, Bianca and Tez's kid is gonna just wreck shit.
Yo, fucking Montez Ford Jr. against Jordan with it Jordan Gresham is gonna be gross as fuck.
Oh my God, yes. So unfortunately, no Killer Cross tonight for the House of Black, but obviously Malachi Black and Brody King, no strangers, PWD Tag Team Champions for the longest of times, and immediately both teams going after each other. Malachi Black probably seething with a little bit of rage, of course dropping the U.S. title to Hangman Page. Now twisting.
All Kenny fans know Kenny's always been like sexually ambiguous because we don't know what Kenny likes, but Kenny Riho would be a very interesting kid.
Oh my God. Would be a top tier wrestler and a top tier dancer. We would get Disco Inferno, but good.
Yo, that's wild. that's the quote of the night. Disco Inferno, but good. Fuck.
Oh, I've never actually seen a Disco Inferno match. I just know that like everybody fucking like.
No one likes him.
Yeah.
Honestly, he made the gimmick work for the '90s. So shout out him. He was beefing. I think he was beefing with like fucking. It might have been Cody a couple months ago.
I've heard he's been getting in beefs with everybody. Meanwhile, a double down, Kenny going for a cover, but big bad Brody King out at one. Oh, Suicida by Lee.
Taking out Malachi Black.
I do want to say though, even with Killer Cross gone, even though House is a little bit down right now, I feel like there's really. Like, I'm not saying this to get on the cross, but, House of Black is such a tight-knit unit, at least between the original three, that, I feel like you could put anybody out there with anyone, and I'd say the odds could still be in the House's favor. Oh, my goodness, Kenny with that suplex.
I just thought about two light-skinned Latino luchadors we're going to get in about 15, 20 years. Zelina, Alistair, and Andrade Charlotte.
Oh my God! That is a mixed tag match waiting to happen, assuming they have boy girl. I'm telling you, man. Like, I know it's probably weird how much we talk about it, but like the next generation of
wrestling isn't really these. Well, that's if they want to, because what's wild is a lot of potential second and third generation superstars don't want to wrestle.
It's fair enough. I'm saying
like
if they
out
do
of Hunter's kids, from what I know, out of Hunter's kids, the only one that wants to wrestle and is training is their oldest daughter.
Okay, good for her.
Shane's kids.
Whoa, Brody!
Are teenagers by now, and I don't think either of them want to wrestle. They'll probably just do manager stuff.
Honestly, I feel like Shane's probably kind of told them, hey, listen, I've kind of dealt with some really dark shit, If you
Oh
want
yeah,
it,
with Grandpa.
if you
Yeah.
want it, I will 100% help you get there. But he's I expect they're
I
old
mean,
enough.
but Vince is gone now, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
But like
'Cause
that's
hearing Shane's like, I don't want to be you, and that's the reason he left both times is wild.
no 100%. Nothing but respect to Shane for that.
Yeah, shout out him.
Him tweaking his knee at Mania though was still funny as fuck.
No fact. Who else has a kid that doesn't want to wrestle? Oh, Eddie Shaw. His youngest daughter doesn't wrestle. And Shaw quit. So yeah.
I mean, the thing is, industry definitely isn't for anyone. Oh,
Yeah,
Malachi
both
with
his
the
kids
miss
are done.
though.
Yeah, but I mean, what the industry has done to his family specifically, I get why they don't want you.
Wow, Wesley out under his own power after getting hit by the mist. Absolute chaos, Snapdragon.
Most of the Von Erich kids don't wrestle.
I do not blame them whatsoever.
Yeah, I know the youngest set of cousins do because they're on AEW, but like Carrie's actual kids don't.
No, again, I do not blame them whatsoever. They literally just made a whole ass movie about why.
Yeah, that's fucking fair.
And the 16-9 by Lee. He's got Black on the ropes. But wait,
No cover though.
he was trying to go to assist Kenny. Now he's not sure what to do. The indecisiveness of the prideful one.
Oh, the most obvious one is one who's just been on TV, Aaliyah Guerrero.
I thought she had trained for a bit though.
As far as I know. Not Aaliyah, Mysterio, excuse me.
Oh yeah.
They're not Eddie's shoulder. Yeah, Aaliyah Mysterio. Yeah, Shaw Guerrero was in NXT for a little bit, but his youngest daughter didn't at all. And then Shaw's married to Aiden English. Shout out my boy.
Hell yeah. Oh, Kenny, Poison Rana. Wesley just hit something in the ring.
That's another white Latino kid who's gonna have a shot.
Oh, Lee, though, planting Black. It's a big body to lift up. Advantage, prideful elite right now. Advantage inside and out of the ring. What's Wesley going to look for? Oh.
Yeah, everybody's raising their kids.
Oh, the cardiac kick countered! The cardiac kick countered!
I've never seen that, actually. That's really cool.
Fade the Black!
Black mass.
Kenny's got to get in the ring.
One.
Can he get in quick enough?
Team,
No!
3. House of Black wins the main event while we're talking about future wrestling, baby.
Oh, Kenny climbed in the ring, but just a smidge too late. House of Black, 5 points. They take the lead in Faction Frenzy. No Killer Cross, no problem for the House of Black. Again, that just shows the chemistry with this unit. And a great bounce back victory. That should have been 4 stars. Eat my ass. Great bounce back victory for the United.
We haven't even talked about like the Naomi Jimmy, because I'm sure because I know Jimmy has 2 kids outside of that, but I'm sure she'll want one eventually, right?
Oh, for sure.
So that one, and then Jay's kids, because he has 2. We don't know who their mom is. Yeah, so we're not even talking about like the single parent wrestlers. Like Dawkins has kids now. Who else is a wrestler with a regular? Athena's kids eventually. I mean Brandy has tried wrestling, but hit or miss. So Cody's kids, Dustin's kids.
Seth and Becky have the kid.
Yeah, Seth and Becky have a little girl. Seth and Becky's little girl. Moxley's little girl with Renee.
Oh my god, a fucking hardcore female version of Mox. That would be something.
Yo, just imagine.
That'd be Rhea on crack.
Yeah, just imagine Mox's kids is like a 4-time AEW Women's Champion, free agency hit. Royal Rumble countdown. Seth's kid is like last chick standing in the Rumble, and 30's about to come out. And then you just hear a whole fucking crowd explode. Yeah. And it's just, like fucking Renee Moxley makes her way to the ring with a fucking barbed wire steel chair.
Nah, Renee Ambrose.
Oh, Renee Ambrose is Renee Ambrose makes her way to the ring with a fucking steel chair and bashes
Yeah.
fucking Rue in the head and just throws her over the ropes. First match in the Rumble, she just wins.
That'd be so great. Oh, I'm here
But
for
with
it.
that being said, ladies and gentlemen, enough about wrestling babies and potential careers and whatnot. You guys are here for Overdrive, and that was our main event. House of Black, 5 points, leaders in faction frenzy. He can put up the graphics later in the post. But
No post. We'll put them up next week.
No post.
No post.
All right, yeah, next week.
No
next week.
post cereal. Yeah.
No post here.
No Rice Krispies.
ladies
No
and
Cocoa
gentlemen.
Krispies. No Flintstones. I don't know if they're post. No Flintstones.
They are post. They are post.
No.
Yeah, they are post.
No big ass like third party version of post that come in the bags instead of the boxes. None of that. No post.
Shout out Dino Bites. But yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I used to be poor. All right.
Well, I know why you know that. We've been to college.
All right, it's tough times out here.
Right. Anyways, we're ranting. We're gonna get out of your hair, but thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. And of course, next week, opposite day, the brands have swapped.
Yeah.
But how good will the matches be? Only time will tell once we get there.
Orange Glory and White.
Don't say
Zelina,
don't say that. Don't say that.
I had to catch it. Not that it's any. I'm just stop.
That would have been the best out of context thing in the world.
Yeah. Orange. Next week we've got Orange Glory and Zenith Pride. Stay out on the lookout for that. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Well, that being said, he is the PNG of Power, Elias Storm. I am Stanley Brewer. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you guys next week. And where's that button? There it is.